What's going on? I'm trying something new today. Instead of my usual short form content where it's very scripted and there's a lot of editing and cool little flashy things with facts, whatever, I'm just gonna talk today. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna be, but YouTube is so, how can I maximize this intro and maximize retention and get so many people involved early and make sure they stick around through the rest of the video? And how can it be flashy and look so good? I kind of am tired of it. I want to see if I know that works, right? But I want to see if this works. And there's only one way to find out if it does, and that's just kind of do it. Don't know what it's going to be called. Something like Raw Talk with Dylan. Dragon Den, Unfiltered. I don't know. Something cool. You'll probably know by the title by the time this is posted. But today I just wanted to talk quickly about the state of the San Francisco Giants. Things are rough. Things are not looking good right now. I think we've lost, or we've only won 4 of our last 15 games. I mean, we're talking Colorado Rockies level of bad. But yet I remain hopeful. We're still 4 or 5 games above 500. There are still positive takeaways. But generally speaking, I mean, things have just not been great. What really got us here to this point of being above 500 and at one point being well above 500 was our pitching. The starting pitching was good, obviously anchored by Logan Webb. Robbie Ray is putting up a Cy Young caliber season. Guys like Landon Roop had some good starts here and there. Birdsong is Birdsong. But really, the main part that got us here was the bullpen. The bullpen has been unbelievable. Camilo went through his rough patches. Ryan Walker went through his rough patches. But guys like Randy Rodriguez, Eric Miller have been unbelievable. Tyler Rogers, Tyler Taylor, I forget which one. I always get them confused, but I'm pretty sure it's Tyler. They've been unbelievable. And they've really been the reason why we're at this point, which is notable. That's something Giants fans should celebrate. We are well above where we thought we would be going into this season. If you had told me that 80 some games into the season, we would be 4 games above 500, I would have looked at that as a win. Preseason, right? So would you. You probably would have done the same thing. But now that we've seen where we could be, and we've seen how good things could be, knowing that we're only 5 games or 4 games above 500, it feels kind of like a letdown. Feels kind of like a loss. And I get that. I get why people would feel that way. But there's so many ways that this season can be a success. And I think the main goal for this Giants team is just to make the playoffs. And I think that's still a very reasonable thing to do. Now, we wouldn't get there if we continue to play like this. There's just no way. No way. But I don't think we'll play like this for the rest of the season. I think the pitching is going to continue to be great. The starting pitching, the front half is great. The second half, hopefully they can pick it up a little bit. The bullpen, I see no reason to think they won't be pretty dang good. I don't know if they can be this level of good, but maybe they will. But the hitting has been terrible, like bad, really, really bad. But I just don't think that'll be the case forever. Willy Adames has been a letdown so far. I think he can absolutely put it together and have a killer second half. Rafael Devers, it's annoying and it kills me that people are already giving up on him. It makes no sense to me. He's one of the better hitters in the MLB. He's struggling in San Francisco a little bit right now. He'll be fine, guys. Give him a chance. He just packed up his whole entire life from Boston and moved to the other coast, across America. And he's trying to pick it up and get it back together in a brand new club, brand new coach, brand new everything. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be good to go. Matt Chapman has been on the injured list for what? It feels like 2 weeks now. And there's been a noticeable difference with him not in the lineup. Not only defensively, where he thrives, not only offensively, where he's, pretty dang good, but just as a leader on the field and in the clubhouse during the games. I get he's in the dugout still, but it's not the same. Once we get him back, I expect us to be right back to where we were. Guys like Jung-Hoo Lee, struggling. Definitely struggling right now. But again, I think he'll be great. And one thing that pisses me off a lot is how people just blame all of this on the coaches, Bob Melvin and Pat Burrell. Sure, have they made mistakes? Has Bob Melvin put in the wrong reliever or kept a reliever in too long or not pinch hit a guy when he should have pinch hitted him? Sure, he's made mistakes, but blaming this season and this skid that we're going through on the manager is silly. And I keep trying to come up with like a good metaphor on what that is. And there's always the one, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I think that one's kind of fitting. But I've been thinking they're blaming this on the manager, and like solely the manager is like getting mad when a baby shits its pants and blaming the parent. You know what I mean? Like the baby's gonna shit its pants anyway. The baby doesn't know where to poop. The manager can tell him, hey, don't poop there, all he wants, but he's still gonna do it. And much like the Giants being this baby, they need to potty train themselves and figure out how to take a dump on the toilet and how to hit base hits, how to play situational baseball, how to get on base, take walks, whatever it may be. Kind of just going on a tangent here. But I listen, is he the perfect manager? Probably not. But I think he is good enough to succeed with this team, and I think people need to kind of lay off him a little bit. It is not his fault. This comes down to the players just not executing. It's simple as that. And again, I don't think that'll last forever. I think the switch is going to come here very soon. But I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to this All-Star break. I'm excited for the guys to get some time off, just stop focusing on the game for a little bit, and kind of reset. And let's get into the warmer months, and let's rake. And let's make it to the postseason and see what can happen. Just like in 2010, 12, and 14, we didn't have the best hitting. There weren't really any hitting superstars. We were a defensive first team with a great starting staff and an incredible bullpen. And it's pretty similar to what we're seeing right now. And I think we can kind of rely on that once we get to the postseason. I mean, hell, even the Diamondbacks and Rangers a few years ago in the World Series? No one thought that was going to be the case, but all you got to do is make the tournament. Get to the end of season tournament, the October Classic, the Fall Classic, and see what can happen. I still have a lot of hope for this team. I'm still excited about this team. Got a lot of high hopes for what's to come. And I think there's a real case for them to make the playoffs and see what they can do. The division is not in play. I don't think that's ever really been a realistic option. I think it's always been, let's get there through the wild card. And even that is a very competitive thing right now. The NL West is a good division. The Padres are a great team. The Diamondbacks, as we're seeing right now, are a pretty good team when all things are clicking. But I do think the Giants are the better team when everything is going right. So I still think we can get there. So yeah, that's kind of like my stance right now on the 2025 Giants. Hopefully I'm right. And hopefully Giants fans can stop being so miserable. Because sometimes it feels like you guys just prefer to be miserable instead of actually being happy about the small things. When we win, there's no celebrating. When we lose, it's like the world is ending. It's a very weird situation to be in. I think the Giants fans are just kind of obnoxious in that manner. But hey, I respect it. It's your life to live. It's your fandom. You love the Giants. You're very passionate about them, and you want them to win at the end of the day. And I'm right there with you. I guess I just have a little bit more patience. But anyway, that's kind of my take on them right now. Gonna try these videos out for a little bit, see how they go. If people like them, great. If they don't, whatever, I might still do them. But it's just a good, avenue for me to kind of just discuss with you guys on how I'm feeling about things. Instead of having to be like, the San Francisco Giants, this, that, and that, and do all of that like high energy stuff with a lot of editing and takes a lot of time. But anyone that watched this, I appreciate you. Hopefully you got something out of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I crazy? Am I way off? Do you feel a different way? Do you agree? Whatever. And hopefully we'll do more of these in the future, and we'll just talk. I don't know. Maybe I'll start live streaming or something. But in the meantime, I'll see you around. Probably. Go Giants.